Hello, I hope you're having a good day. I have to leave in a little while, so I'm cooking my dinner ahead of time. It's 11 o'clock, and so I have to leave in at an hour or so. So I thought, well, instead of having to bring something home, I'll just cook this ahead of time. So what I'm making is some a rigatoni, just a really quick dish. And I have some of this vegan ground beef. I have a can of diced tomatoes, can of tomato sauce, and a can of tomato paste. I also have some olives, and I have my big pan of water over here boiling. So I have one onion in here, and I have a little bit of water so that it can saute, and I'll just saute that real quick with my wooden spoon. So I'll just let this cook and I will be back. I also took a couple cloves of garlic, and I am going to try to attempt this with one hand. And I can't do it with one hand, but you get the picture. I'm going to put a couple cloves of garlic minced in with my onions right now. Okay, I got my garlic in here. It was about a teaspoon of garlic, and if you don't have fresh garlic, you could put a teaspoon of garlic, powdered garlic or granular garlic in here. This is almost done, and I will add the tomatoes. I'm just going to add them right now. Diced tomatoes, 1 can. My tomato sauce, and I might need more. I'm just getting what I have out of the cupboard and making this real quick. It's just kind of a last minute thought. I'm not using a recipe. I never use recipes that much. I also have the tomato paste, but I can't do that with one hand because it won't come out. I'm going to add the ground beef to this. A teaspoon and a half of Italian seasoning, and a half a teaspoon of salt. You can add more or less to taste. I used Himalayan pink salt. So I'm going to have my both hands, and I'm going to add the tomato paste and my ground beef. And if you want, you could add this ground beef with the onions. I just didn't do it that way this time. Okay, I added my vegan meat, and I crumbled it up, and then I added my tomato paste. Now I'm going to stir this up. I might want another can of tomato sauce. It's looking like it because it's real thick, or maybe even a can of tomatoes. I'll do the tomato sauce. My water hasn't started boiling yet for my noodles. The noodles are right here. This is my family's. They like these noodles a lot. So the water's not boiling yet. Okay, I added another can of tomato sauce. So it was 2 cans of tomato sauce. And I'm also going to add a little bit of parsley just for some added color and some seasoning. You could use fresh if you wanted, if you have it on your little herb garden. Yeah, that's good. So now I'm just going to let this simmer. I also have, I forgot, let's see. Here we go. I took a can of olives, whole olives, and I sliced them. And I'll add that to it too. I'll just let this simmer and cook and let it get some nice flavor. Okay, I just added my noodles, rigatoni, and I'll just keep stirring them so they don't stick to the bottom every so often. And they'll take anywhere from, well, it says 12 minutes, but it always takes me a little bit longer here. So I'll show you when they're all done. There's the sauce. It's still simmering. And if you wanted, you could add some mushrooms to this. That would be really good. Okay, my rigatoni is done, al dente, And I have my pasta sauce, and I'm just gonna add that with one hand. How's that for one hand? And there is my pasta, all done. Dinner. I can put this in the refrigerator and they can eat, and they won't be calling me wondering where their food is. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye. There it is, ready to serve. And you can buy some vegan Parmesan cheeses or put your Parmesan cheese. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.